welcome back to my channel. So today's video is kind of a special and exciting video because I've hit 10,000 subscribers on YouTube and I'm so freaking excited and so thankful for every single one of you guys out there. And even if you're watching and you're not subscribed, thank you for watching. Thank you guys for actually taking the time to watch my videos. It's been such a crazy experience, and I never in my wildest dreams thought that 10,000 people would be following me on anything. You guys make it so much more worthwhile sitting here in my room filming a video and actually knowing I am talking to people, talking to someone. That is like the craziest thought, and but it's you guys who make all of this possible. It's you guys who, you know, inspire me and motivate me to make videos, to get better, to have better quality, to produce better things. And it's been a crazy ride and it's not over, and I'm so thankful. Thank you guys so much for all of this. YouTube has definitely been like a growing process for me. Thinking back to my oldest videos, it's kind of, I've thought about deleting them so many times because they are so cringy and so awkward, and I can't even bear to watch them myself. And now I feel like everybody's gonna go watch them. God dang it. But yeah, I've wanted to delete those videos for a really long time, and I was kind of debating back and forth if I should because they are horrifying. But I've kind of left them there because they kind of remind me, like, you started from the bottom, now you're here, even though here is still not here. I'm still striving and pushing myself to just give more, basically. It's never stopping the process to grow, and that's what's exciting about all this. I never thought that I would be talking to 10,000 people out there. Back in the day, I had like 50 subscribers and I was so excited. I'm like, oh my god, 50 people are watching my videos, that's crazy, ah! And yeah, now I have 10,000 and it's like, huh? But when did that happen? So yeah, I mean, I could sit here and just thank you guys like a gajillion times and just, oh, get really sappy, but so the whole point of this video is for you guys to get to know me a little bit better. I don't really talk about myself much in my videos, so I thought I would make a video specifically answering your guys' questions so you get to know me a little bit better. And yeah, I asked you guys on Instagram to throw me some questions and I'm gonna answer those, so let's just get into it. So the very first question is, who does your eyebrows? Because girl, they are always on fleek. Well, when I worked at Macy's in the Impulse Beauty section, I met my friend who worked at the Benefit Brow Bar, and she did my eyebrows once and I was so happy with it. And I've been going to her for 3 years now, but she's at her own little place now, and I will put her Instagram down below and you guys can check her out. She's awesome. So yeah, she does my eyebrows and I love her. So the next question is, oh, you are so adorable, I love your personality. Well, question, dogs or cat? What do you prefer? First off, thank you so much. And second, I actually have 3 dogs, and yeah. I love dogs and cats. I love all animals, but I think I'm more of a dog person. I don't think I'd really have a cat, even though I like cats, I like playing with cats, but I don't think I would actually keep a cat. So yeah, dogs. The next question is, what is your ethnicity? I am Armenian, but I kind of have like a little tree of Greek, Egyptian, Russian, and Persian all like combined, but I am mostly Armenian, and yeah, I was born here in California and born and raised here, so yeah. But I do speak Armenian as well, which is great, so yeah. So the next question is, I have oily skin in my T-zone but dry patches as well on my face and blemish easily. What is a good facial cleanser / moisturizer that you would recommend? Kind of a hard question to answer, only because I personally don't use skincare very much. I'm kind of like, I'm a very simple gal. I just literally use my Neutrogena foaming cleanser to remove my makeup, and then I'll use any kind of gentle cleanser to get like the rest off, like the residue or whatever, and that's it. I don't use moisturizers or serums at night. And during the daytime, if for any reason I'm like, oh, let me put moisturizer on, I'll literally use things that come in my Birchbox or my Ipsy, just like little gentle oil-free or whatever moisturizers, and I just use that because I don't really have like holy grail skincare, unfortunately. That's why it's a little hard for me to answer. I have normal skin. I don't have oily or dry skin either, so dang, I'm sorry. Yikes. I'm so bad with skincare. I can't do skincare questions. So the next question is, where do you see yourself in 3 years? In 3 years, I'll probably be around 26, 27. Personal life-wise, as weird as it's to say, maybe probably like married or engaged or something. And yes, I do have a boyfriend and we've been together for 6 years, so yeah. But professionally, I would still love to be doing YouTube and blogging and Instagramming and doing all kinds of stuff, but I actually do have like a little baby that I'm working on, not an actual baby, a project, a company, and it is all about nails. Yes, I have a nail polish company that I will be launching soon, and I'm really, really excited. So yeah, we're gonna stay tuned for that. But yeah, I'm really excited, so hopefully I will be doing that and growing that business into cosmetics and having my own cosmetics line as well. So yeah, hopefully good stuff. The next question is, who are some people who inspire you? Doesn't have to be makeup related only. I don't have specific people who inspire me in the sense of, oh, her makeup is amazing, I'm inspired to go do something, or oh, the way this person talks or acts, wow, I totally like that motivates me to do something. It's nothing specific, but I think as a whole, my whole environment, the people that surround me, the people I watch on YouTube, kind of all like mesh together and kind of motivate me and give me ideas and kind of, I don't know, I guess that's my inspiration. The people who inspire me in a personal level is definitely my family and my boyfriend and my friends and stuff like that, because, you know, they're always like my backbone and they'll always support me, so that kind of inspires me to do better and to do more. And of course you guys, because without you guys none of this would be happening. So yeah, I hope that answered that question. It's kind of weird. What's your secret to making your brown eyes pop? Because mine are so boring. Okay, nobody has boring eyes, first off. You are actually really pretty. What are you talking about? You can always do stuff to enhance your eyes and your eye color and stuff like that. But personally, I have no idea what I do to make my eyes pop. Good lighting, a flash on my camera. But yeah, nothing specific. I never do my makeup in a way where I'm like, okay, my eyes better pop. They better pop. I just kind of do what I like. I kind of use the colors I want. I never go with any rules like, oh, brown eyes can only wear this color and blah blah blah. I just wear what I want. And yeah, so yeah. So I hope that answered that one. So the next question is, do you have any other passions besides makeup? Yes, kind of, yeah. I do love helping people and teaching. I would love to like teach makeup. That would be really fun because it is like a passion and I always wanted to kind of be like a teacher. So teaching something like makeup that I'm super passionate about, that would be really fun. So hopefully in the future, doors and gates and whatever opens up, and maybe I will. But yeah, other than that, just like photography. I love photography, makeup, coffee. I play hockey. I really like hockey a lot. And I actually play hockey. I'm not on a team, but I play for fun. So that's fun. The next question is, how did you start YouTube, and is YouTube your job? Meaning, do you get paid for uploading videos? I started YouTube a real long time ago. I have like this like old channel somewhere in YouTube, like hidden away, far away. I used to like lip sync to songs and make little music videos, and it was really awkward. And I would make it with the front facing camera on my like old MacBook. So yeah, that's how it started. And then I started watching beauty gurus on YouTube, and I kept like watching and watching and watching to the point where when I was doing my own makeup in front of the mirror, I would like talk to myself. I'd be like, so now I'm gonna apply this right here, and I'm going to apply this product, and I would hold it up against the mirror like it was my camera. How awkward is that? So that's kind of how it started. I kind of like made my first like tutorial. It was the most awkwardest thing in the world. I wouldn't talk. It was kind of like sped up videos, and I think they're still on my channel. Yikes. But yeah, that's how it started. YouTube is not my job. YouTube is just kind of my hobby, my fun thing that I do. It's just like my little creative outlet. My actual job is I am a freelance makeup artist in real life, and I'm just always doing me. That's my passion, is just growing as a person and always working for myself and doing things. And of course I have my little company that I want to grow and all that stuff. So that is my actual job. And do I get paid for uploading videos? Well, I don't get paid for uploading videos through any companies or anything like that, but when you have ads on your videos, you get like AdSense through Google, so that. So yeah, I hope that answered your question. The next question is, you're one of my favorite YouTubers. My question is, how do you feel about animal testing in the beauty industry? Thank you so much. Animal testing in the beauty industry is a much talked about, kind of sensitive, controversial subject. Companies do it. Companies that we didn't even think does it, they do it. There are companies that own, big companies that own more littler brands that, you know, if the big one tests on animals, it's more likely the little ones are going to test on animals, and it's just this whole big crazy thing. Personally, I hate it. I don't agree with it. I would never put my own company, my own brand, I would never put it out there that does animal testing. I'm like very against that, but at the same time it's kind of contradicting because I do have products that I've learned that do animal testing, but am I going to throw it away? It's kind of like no, because I did put my money, I did buy it, and to throw money away, it's kind of, I don't know, like I work hard for what I have. So yeah, I am more aware these days. Like, I have products that before I would never think, oh, let me check, does this person do animal testing? Oh, okay, no, they don't. Cool, I'm gonna buy it now. I never was like that. I kind of didn't even realize that was a thing for a really long time. So a lot of makeup that I have collected over the years, just, it's because I was not aware of things like that. But nowadays I'm kind of like more into that thing where it's like I like to check and make sure there's no animal testing. I think it's awesome that more companies are doing it, so there are more options out there for people who are totally like vegan, no animal testing whatsoever. I think it's awesome that more companies are doing it, and I hope in the future it comes to the point where there's absolutely no animal testing. So yeah, I hope that answers your question. Yeah, so that's that. The next question is, what is your most embarrassing makeup story? Ooh, I have a lot of embarrassing makeup stories. Besides the fact that I've walked out of the house so many times without literally it's like I did my makeup in the dark. It's like what happened to me? I got possessed or something, and I literally have just two different, totally different colors going on, and like my boyfriend will be like, are you okay? Like, you're kind of orange today. I'm like, oh, great. And when I was in middle school, I actually wore Bare Minerals powders. That's how I started, and the warmth, the bronzer that comes with it, I didn't know how to wear it, and I kind of ended up putting it like all over, Yeah, and I went to school like that. I can't even tell you, like, Oompa Loompa. Oompa Loompa. A lot of embarrassing stories. It's just, and it still happens. It's not over. So the next question is, what are your favorite shows? Oh, wow. Well, I watch a lot of shows, and I have this issue where, like, I'll binge watch something. Like, I will finish, like, a season or 3 seasons in, like, a couple days. And so I, like, have nothing to watch. So I go and I find something else on Netflix or Amazon or whatever to watch. Like, I literally will watch anything just to be entertained. But some of my favorite shows that I'm still watching that I love is Once Upon a Time. I love that show. Revenge, it's okay. I'm continuing with it because it's kind of too late to turn back. House of Cards is awesome. The 100, Arrow, The Flash, Jane the Virgin, RuPaul's Drag Race, White Collar, Suits, Royal Pains. I watched Drop Dead Diva, Ugly Betty back in the day. That was one of my favorite shows, and I actually have like all the DVDs. What else? Yeah, I can't think of all of them, but I have a lot. Like, I've seen everything on Netflix. The next question is, do you think you are unique compared to other YouTubers? If so, how? Well, it's kind of weird to say like, oh yeah, I'm totally unique, but it is true in the sense that everybody's unique and everybody should be unique. Everybody should have their own style. Everybody should have their own personality, no matter what you do. Be you, basically. But yes, I think I'm unique. Like, I don't go comparing myself to other YouTubers because I just think I'm like my own person. I do my own thing, and I don't really think about, oh, I need to try to be this person or try to do this or whatever. It's just whatever I do comes out naturally. And the only thing I would say is sometimes like I hold back from being 100% myself because it's still a growing process for me to be like 100% myself on camera, because it's still kind of like, okay, we're gonna blend the eyeshadow, and it's like so like professional, and I'm like, am I allowed to be like crazy, like weird? Because if you know me in real life, you know I am just, yeah. So yeah, in a sense, yes, I am unique, and yeah. So the next question is, what are your biggest makeup regrets? Like, I actually used to wear eyeliner in my waterline and nothing else, not even mascara. Cringe. Yeah, like we've discussed, I've done that too, and I think a majority of people have done that, so you are not alone on that boat, honey. I think one of my biggest makeup regrets, I mean, we've all gone through that whole like, oh, foundation color, no, or lip color, my eyebrows are like way too thin, or I filled them in too much, or look like I have blocks on my head. Just that kind of stuff, too much blush. There'll always be like little regrets here and there, but that's how we learn and grow. But I think like a serious one, like the biggest one that I regret is back in the day, like when I was younger, feeling like I had to wear makeup, I had to wear like pounds of foundation or whatever to feel beautiful or to feel accepted or to feel like, you know, I'm pretty now. Like I always had skin issues and I always struggled with it, and I still have skin issues and I still have scarring and blemishes and uneven skin tone, but I think I've just learned that I don't need makeup to feel good. And I think a big part of that is knowing that the people in my life, they know me, they've seen me at my worst, and it's like, who else matters then? I only regret just not caring what people thought should have been my train of thought back then. But you know, we all go through stuff, and we all have regrets, and we grow from them. So the next question is, do you have any advice for upcoming beauty gurus on YouTube? It's kind of funny you ask that, because I still feel like that upcoming beauty guru, I still feel like that little person trying to climb to the top. And for me, it's like, it's weird to answer that question because I never thought I would be giving advice to anybody. But I think the only advice I could kind of give you that I truly believe in, and it's how I kind of process this whole thing is do something because you love it, do something because you are passionate, and never do something for anybody else or for any of like wrong reasons. Don't make videos because you think, oh, I just want to make videos so I can get a lot of followers. Sure, that will come in time, but if you're not producing something that's you, 100% you and unique and, you know, like true to you, then it's gonna be harder to get there, because I think people really pick up on, not like fakeness, but people on YouTube are crazy harsh. Like, I read comments on people's videos and whoa, it's like, you have to be able to handle that. So if you are making videos and you're not like into it and you get like a negative comment, you're gonna be like, what do you mean? No, I'm not gonna do this anymore, whatever. But if you're really passionate about something, you really love it, you kind of train your brain to ignore that, because you're like, okay, I'm doing this for me and I like this and it's fun for me, so I don't care what you say, type of thing. So that's kind of like my advice to anybody, no matter what you're doing, not just making a YouTube channel, no matter what in life, do it because you love it. Do it with passion, do it with all of you, and like be true to yourself. It's so inspirational. But yeah, so that would be my advice to you. The next question is, would you rather relive one memory from your childhood, like literally go back there and be in the moment again whenever you wanted to, or make one of your recent dreams become a reality? As much as I would love to go back in time to my childhood, I can't honestly think of any moment in my life where I want to go back and change something that would later change the rest of my future. So I think I would probably choose to make one of my recent dreams a reality, because I want to be successful and I want to be to a certain place and have my own business, my own company, and I want that to strive and grow. And I think I'm my best person now in my life than I was, like, obviously when I was younger, but I think I'm like really happy with who I am now, and I would just want to go up from there. I don't think it's worth going back in time. I don't even think it's worth thinking back, oh, I should have done that, or I could have done that. You did it, it's over, you can't go back. Just focus on going forward and making bigger things happen in this direction. Where do you live and what's your favorite hockey team? I live in Los Angeles, California, and what's my favorite hockey team? Because I'm from Los Angeles, I'm a Los Angeles Kings fan. I love hockey, and it's funny you asked that. That means you know that I like hockey. But yeah, I love the Kings, and it's been a tough season, unfortunately, though. But yeah. So yeah. How old were you when you started using makeup? I was in middle school, so I think that's like 12, 13, and it wasn't like makeup. It kind of started with just like Bare Minerals powder, because I started breaking out and I was like really uncomfortable and my skin was just like, oh. And I think like my mom like felt my pain and she's like, okay, we'll get your Bare Minerals, it's like minerals, it's not like whatever, blah blah blah. So that's kind of like where it started, because I just had horrible skin, and yeah, puberty didn't hit me well, no. How do you take your lip swatch pictures? Okay, honestly, like I will put this camera in front of me and pretend this is the camera, and I will just go. That's pretty much it. I don't use any special lighting. I use the flash on my camera and these vanity lights that are actually really orange, so that's why I use my flash, because it kind of offsets it, brings out the details, and kind of gets rid of like that orangey, kind of makes it just neutral tone. So that's how I take my eyes and my lip pictures. I just zoom it all the way and click. That's pretty much it. Nothing special about it. Do you collect anything other than makeup? Obviously, and congrats. Thank you. I don't collect anything other than makeup. Yeah, I don't really have any collections really. I'm kind of like a hoarder sometimes. Like I like to keep things that are like the stupidest things. I'm like, I want to keep you forever. And then I will find it 3 years later. I'm like, oh, I have this still? okay, I'll just keep it for another 20 years. Like, okay, I guess that's not a collection or anything like that, but yeah, I don't really collect anything, but yeah, that. Next question is, who are your favorite YouTubers? Oh, wow, I watch a lot of people on YouTube. Like, I'm like a YouTube junkie. I have so many subscriptions, and then I have people that just pop up on my feed and I'm like, okay, I'll watch you. And then there's people I just like put them in the background and I just listen to their voice because it's so calming. But yeah, I will go through my subscriptions if you want. I will name a few. Jamie Genevieve, Karima McKimmy, Good Mythical Morning, I love Red M Link, Heather Mouse, Manny MUA, Norvina, Glam & Gore, Jay Kissa, Patrick Star, Alex Faction, Desi, Crispy, X Sparkage, Wayne Goss, Pixie Woo, Made You Look, Jacqueline Hill, Superfruit, It's Judy's Live, Gigi Gorgeous, Beauty Crush, Lauren Curtis, Nicole Guerrero, did I say that right? Dulce Candy, Candy Johnson, Battle Ash Beauty, Shanexo, Graveyard Girl, Nikki Tutorials, so on and so forth. So I basically watch everything. But yeah, so yeah. So the next question is, I have a really oily face, so it likes, like, all I can use is foundation, because when I put on powder and concealer, it makes my face look oily and cakey. So I was just wondering, what foundation / powder / concealer would you recommend, from drugstore products to high-end products? Oof, that's like a whole, like, video. That's a very, like, vast question, because I can sit here and talk about foundation, concealer, and powders all day long, and the different combinations and, like, stuff, like, it'll just take forever. But in a short, what may work for me might be horrific for you. If I say this combination, it's like God-given, and you try it and you're like, what was she thinking? This is horrifying. I can't, no. Just no. It's like, I don't want to feel responsible for that. But yeah, so what works for me may not work for you, but I will tell you a few of my favorite high-end foundations right now are the Frankie Rose foundation, the Tarte Amazonian Clay, my LC Micro Silk foundation, and my CK1 Stay All Day Perfection makeup. For drugstore, I'm liking the Fit Me Matte and Poreless one. It's okay. And the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 foundation is really good as well. So those are the foundations that I'm using, you know, like now. For powders, I love my MAC Select Sheer Pressed Powder. It's my go-to all the time, forever, always. But if you want like more coverage, there's the Smashbox Photo Filter Powder Foundation. Wet n Wild has the Wet n Wild Cover All Pressed Powder. That's really good. It gives you great coverage, and it's like mattifying too, I believe. I used to love that one. I ran out and I kind of just never got more for some reason. But that one's really good too. Concealers, Frankie Rose, NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, MAC Pro Longwear. Yeah, so I just have, I should probably make a video on this, but yeah, those are kind of the little things I can tell you now. It's so hard. Sorry. I hope it was a little bit helpful. Yeah, so yeah. And I have 2 Twitter questions. One is, do you have any pets? And if you weren't in the makeup industry, what would you be doing instead? Love you. Thank you so much. Yes, I do have pets. I have 3 doggies. I've had so many pets throughout my life. I used to have 3 snakes and 2 lizards. I used to have like hamsters and fishies and God knows what. But now currently I have 3 dogs. I have a Chihuahua, I have a Labrador Pit Bull mix, and a Vizsla. And if you weren't in the makeup industry, what would you be doing instead? Some type of art. I feel like a media artist, graphic artist, or I would do like something in film. I actually really wanted to get into film and do stuff like that. Something artistic, something fun, photography, film, graphic design, or teaching. Something in there. I'm sorry, I just can't make up my mind. But yeah, so, but then I had a passion for makeup. So the last question is, Where did your username Messy Jessie come from, and what inspired you to become a makeup artist, and favorite color and ice cream flavor. Okay, well, first off, my username Messy Jessie came from back in the day, long time ago, when I was just a youngin'. I have this little thing where I like to make up songs about absolutely nothing. I can start singing about noodles, a mirror, the wall, the floor, whatever. And I was singing songs about like my family members, and I was rhyming all their names with something, and it came my turn, and my dad was like, "Oh, Messy Jessie, haha," and I was like, "Oh, Jessie is so messy, blah blah blah," and I was just like making something up, and it just kind of stuck, and I started getting called like Messy Jessie by my parents, and it was kind of cute. And then I had like my email, like back in the day, it was Messy Jessie, blah blah blah. And yeah, it kind of just stuck, and as I grew older, I'm so old, I'm a grandma, that was my thing. That's like my nickname. So yeah, that's where that came from. What inspired you to become a makeup artist? I was actually wanting to become a teacher, and I was kind of like unsure what I wanted to do long time ago. I think I was like in middle school. I was kind of like, oh, I wanted to be a teacher, whatever, blah blah blah. And as I grew older, I was like, okay, maybe I'll do fashion now. And I was like, oh, I'll go to FITM and I'll learn fashion. And then I got into film. Like, I wanted to learn to be like a director or an editor or whatever, just something in the film industry. And one day I was on the computer and I found some girls. I can't remember who I was watching. I was watching some of their videos, and I was like, dude, that's cool. That's really cool. I want to do that eyeliner. I want to do that thing. And I started playing with makeup, and it just kind of became like a little bit of a passion, and I really liked it, and it kind of grew and blew up, and now I have too many lipsticks to I don't even know what to do with. Okay. And favorite color. My favorite color is like turquoise, teal, turquoise, anything like that, like lime greens, anything like aquatic, really calming, like soft powder blues and greens and anything like that. I just like my wall colors, my curtain colors, just those are my favorite colors. I don't like red and pink and purple. Like, I'm not drawn to those colors. So yeah, so I like very calming blues and greens. And my favorite ice cream flavor. I love ice cream. I will eat every flavor except strawberry, because I don't know, I feel like strawberry is like that flavor. It's whatever. I mean, I love strawberry and whipped cream cake, but the ice cream, I love vanilla, chocolate, and coffee flavor. Those are like my top. I will get those all together. That is the last question, and I know this video is going to be like super long, but thank you guys so much for watching, and if you made it through the whole video, high five. And yeah, I read you guys' comments and I love reading them. You guys are so awesome. Thanks for leaving me the questions. What else? Yeah, if you guys want more videos like this, like if you guys want me to answer more questions, or if you have more questions, leave everything in the comments on Instagram, Twitter, or YouTube, and I will try to make like little segments throughout time answering you guys' questions. So yeah, so I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Mwah! Bye!